Aloha to you. Good morning and welcome to the second hour of Tracks Momentum. It's a Talk to Me Nice Thursday, and on Talk to Me Nice Thursdays, we call our interview feature Face to Face on Tracks Momentum. Now, credit to producer Anna, who's in the studios as well. We have a very interesting topic to talk to you about today, as the theme of Face to Face is all about, to have intriguing and also conversations that equip you with current, present knowledge. And what is very current these days, when we talk about technology, it is, of course, two letters, AI, artificial intelligence. It's inevitable for us to have AI in almost anything, whether it's the maps that we use to navigate ourselves through the treacherous city roads, or maybe an application we use to listen to our favorite songs, and all of a sudden a playlist just surprisingly, magically just, populates by itself with all of the favorite songs, the songs that you would like to listen to, that you like, the genres that you love. What is configuring all of these things? It's not some primitive algorithm. It's artificial intelligence, very human-like intelligence, a different level of consciousness. And it's been used in many things, whether it's education, whether it is in development of construction, many, many, many domains. But today in particular, we're going to talk about the enforcement domain. Maritime defense, keeping the waters and the coastal lines of Malaysia safe, not only from threats, not only from people who want to maybe invade our waters, but also to protect Malaysia's exclusive economic zone. The exclusive economic zone is an economic zone that is about 200 nautical miles off the coastline of our country, where Malaysia has exclusive rights to explore and also make use of the various maritime resources that are available. And to talk to us about AI in maritime, we have a man who has served in the front line in the Navy and now in the Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency. He is a maritime captain, and his name is Syed Adli bin Syed Abdul Rahman. Captain, good morning and welcome to Face to Face.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good morning and Assalamualaikum. First of all, I would like to thank to the TRAXXfm for inviting me on behalf of Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency for this session, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate you making this journey as well to inform and educate us so that we know what's happening out there while our men and women in uniform are busy keeping our waters safe. Yesterday, I had a very interesting conversation with someone from the Malaysian Meteorological Department, and they were talking to us about, how we can prepare ourselves from the potential second wave of floods.
Yes.
And it was amazing to find out how technology is helping our weather experts tabulate and predict forecasts that are very accurate. And they spoke to us about how they analyze data sets, how they use land satellites, air satellites, so on. And today we're going to continue that, talk about technology. But before we go into the conversation, maybe you can tell us a bit about your journey and how you ended up being a maritime captain in MMEA, Captain.
Yes. Once again, thank you very much. So I am Captain Syed Adli bin Syed Abdul Rahman. Now my position as Director of Maritime Sea Surveillance System, located in Lumut.
Right.
And also we call SWASLA, Sistem Pengawasan Maritim, in bracket Laut. So my department under the HQ department, we call Bagian Keselamatan dan Bagian Keselamatan
Maritime.
Bagian Keselamatan and Pengawasan.
Okay. Safety and,
yes,
and also surveillance.
Yes.
Okay. Now, you touched on SWASLA earlier on, off air, before the interview. You mentioned that there is a command center. Tell us about SWASLA, where it is based, and how can SWASLA actually enhance Malaysia's maritime safety?
So the function of SWASLA, of course, their core business is for the security of the maritime.
Yeah.
So far, we have 12 remote sensor site and 3 area control center and 1 main control center.
Okay.
in west coast of Peninsula Malaysia. So the northern part we have SCC Langkawi, and middle part, center part, middle part in Klang, SCC Klang, and southern part in Johor.
Right. Okay. And we are eager to know, how has Swasla helped overcome some of the the threats, so to speak. What were the operational successes that Swasla has helped MMEA overcome?
Our function is to locate or detect the suspicious contact. Just now we talk about security. So my personnel, or my duty watch, also we call watch tender, will plot the contact, will analyze the situation, the contact, and if we identify that contact is suspicious, so we will pass to the data to the operation center at Maritime States. So Maritime States will deploy the assets to the location to do the investigation, further investigation. That's our main function for Swasla.
Okay, so that's the workflow. So when you detect something, you will then alert the local state MMEA office, and then the first initial touch point would be to carry out an investigation first.
Yes.
And then enforcement if necessary.
Yes.
Great. Sounds exciting. Now let's talk about the main, the crux of our conversation today: artificial intelligence. We watch movies, Captain. We see, naval officers in submarines sitting down and monitoring the radar, and then they alert the captain, the admiral, to say, "Oh, there is a torpedo that's coming towards us. We got to do something about it," and so on. But I'm thinking now, with artificial intelligence, maybe it is all done by a generative system, by an engine that is monitoring the waters 24/7 on its own, tabulating the data. Tell us more about this. How does AI help?
We may recognize that the new technology like AI to integrate with our system.
Okay.
It's I think it's really helpful for us to ensure our mission successful. So with the current method, we just analyze the suspicious contact by manually. So maybe I hope with the new technology and using AI will enhance our operational. I hope.
Of course. I'm sure AI will definitely revolutionize the way. Of course, we see all militaries and law enforcement agencies across the world right now have adapted to AI. What was traditionally done by a human being, decisions, right? A robot can point to you and say that is exactly where it is that you have to go and carry out your enforcement activity. Let's go in for a break, Captain. When we come back, we'll continue with this face-to-face conversation today. I'm speaking to the Maritime Captain of the Maritime Sea Surveillance System Division of Lumut. His name is Captain Syed Adli bin Syed Abdul Rahman, and he's today talking to us about AI, artificial intelligence in maritime. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Good morning and welcome back to Face on Tracks Momentum. Is a Talk to Me Nice Thursday. With me is my producer Anna and myself, of course, Anil on the mic. And together, Anna and I are face to face with our guest in the studios. He's Maritime Captain Syed Adli bin Syed Abdul Rahman, the director of Maritime Sea Surveillance Systems at Lumut for the Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency. Captain, welcome back to Face to Face.
Thank you.
Good to have you with us in the studios. We're learning a lot about how artificial intelligence and technology primarily has been incorporated in enforcement and surveillance activities in our waters. And now let's talk about some of the tools that you are using for your enforcement activity. Before the break, just even off air, we were talking a very critical part of the responsibility of MMEA, like you mentioned. It's not so much about going out and attacking the invaders, because part of it is investigation. You have to investigate if it's wrongful activity or not, because you're an enforcement agency, right? And I think that involves collecting evidence, right? Collecting evidence. And I think now a new way to collect evidence is by using drone footage. Yeah, you send out a drone and So tell us about how drones are helping the folks in MMEA carry out the activities.
Yes, we also plan to procure the drones and integrate it with AI.
Okay.
So maybe coming soon, we will use that drone maybe. So the importance of drone, because the deployment, the drone is actually their function is to cover the vast area of maritime zone. So and the drone will initiate the contact and will identify and analyze whether that contact is suspicious or not.
I see.
So this is a good for us, because we not waste the time to go there and use and maybe will reduce or saving the fuel consumption.
Right, of course. And these drones are autonomous. They are self-operated drones. You don't need anyone to maneuver them. They can go and do their own stuff on their own.
Yes, right now we also have the drone, but the drone was operated by the ship. So we bring together the drone to the field, the area of operation, and if we want to detect or looking at the contact, we can fly the drone.
We can fly the drone. Captain, what are some of the advantages of incorporating AI into maritime enforcement, Captain?
So of course there are a lot of advantages to enhance the system. I mean the old system to the new technology using AI. The first thing is the AI will analyze the big data sets. So right now we analyze the input using a manual, but with the AI, I think we can more effective in the operation.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's putting AI, the usage and the main characteristics of AI to its full maximum potential, because what AI could do is to understand and learn something at a faster pace that human beings can ever do. And tabulating data sets, especially large data, big data, you need something like a supercomputer kind of a engine to do that. And any plans down the pipeline for MMEA to procure new AI technologies?
Yes, we, like I said just now, we recognize the new technology, AI,
Mm-hmm.
and we have planned to procure like a smart radar coming soon and will operate in Sarawak waters.
Yeah.
And also we looking forward also drone
Yeah.
and autonomous vessel.
Okay. Okay.
So that's our plan, the
Mm.
future.
Now, moving away from enforcement, let's talk about search and rescue. That's another thing, another part of includes in the portfolio of MMEA as well, right? How does AI help MMEA in carrying out search and rescue activities, Captain?
Okay, for now we in term of search and rescue,
Yeah.
so we have to calculate the uh, consequences like weather pattern and so on by manually. So with the AI, I hope or the AI will analyze the data
Mm-hmm.
uh, promptly and and will pass to the assets or deploy the asset to the area of search and rescue.
Okay.
So it will help us more on the operation.
Right. Right. Okay. Nice. Interesting to know that. Captain, I got another question for you. Uh, in the opening of this interview, I spoke about the exclusive economic zone. Yeah, 200 nautical mile. That's about 300 plus kilometers from our coastline, and that is exclusive for us, for Malaysians, for us to explore marine resources, whether it's oil and gas or fish as well. And foreign fishermen from foreign waters have been quite the problem lately in our waters, coming in to take our fish. And I read somewhere that some fishermen use some tactics. They turn off their GPS, they turn off their radar so they are not detectable, and they have all these ways to actually go off the radar of the enforcement agency. So, what are some strategies that has been done by MMEA to ensure that the fishes in our waters are only for Malaysians and not for people in other countries? These fishermen don't come and steal our fish.
All right.
Hmm.
So on illegal
Illegal
fishing
fishing.
activities,
Yeah.
so far that's why we deploy the ship or we show the presence to the area that we locate through the current technology.
Okay.
So sometimes the fishing boat will off their system.
Systems.
That's why we have to go to the so we call fishing activities area. So that's which they always do their illegal activities like at the border of Malaysia.
I see.
So we
Also, they do it at the border, so it's easy for them to escape into their waters. Is that why they do it there?
yes they stay at the borders, and if we not there, so they will coming to our
Wow.
waters.
Very naughty fishermen over there, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
That's why we collaborate also with the uh, oil platform.
Okay.
Then the oil platform also as our stakeholder.
Okay.
Then they will report to us
I see.
anything
Suspicious.
suspicious activity there.
Are you using AI in tackling this illegal fishing
No,
activities?
so far I think we not using the AI.
Right. Okay.
So just normal system technology.
Okay. So essentially, what I can summarize is what you said is to curb right now the strategy that MMEA is using is to increase its presence in all of these areas that got a high volume of fishing activities by these illegal fishers, so that it would deter them from coming. Yeah, you increase your presence.
Yeah.
Okay, great. We'll go in for another break, Captain, and then when we come back, we'll wrap up our conversation today on AI in maritime. And we are today talking with the maritime captain, Syed Adli bin Syed Abdul Rahman. He's the director of a maritime sea surveillance system at Lumut. Don't go anywhere. Face to face. We'll be right back. Good morning and welcome back to Tracks Momentum's Face to Face. My name is Anil on the mic, AOTM, and together with my producer, lovely Anna, we are speaking to Maritime Captain Syed Adli bin Syed Abdul Rahman. He's the director of the Maritime Sea Surveillance System in Lumut, which is a department under the Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency. And today we've learned a lot about how artificial intelligence is being used in surveillance and search and rescue activities that is carried out by the MMEA. Captain, welcome back to Face to Face.
Thank you.
Now, before the break, we had a conversation. We spoke about illegal fishing, and you mentioned that the oil platforms, yeah, they are also stakeholders of MMEA, and part of what they do also is to ping you, notify you in case they see or in case they suspect any illegal activities.
Intrusion.
Now, apart from oil platforms, who else are the stakeholders? Who are the various other stakeholders that MMEA works with to ensure our waters are safe?
Yes. Other than that, our stakeholder also involved with the maritime community, like fishermen. So they went to the sea, and we got the intelligence officer and will collaborate with them, and anything the information,
Mm-hmm.
so they will pass to us, and we will take the action.
Right. Okay. Good to know that. Maritime Captain Syed Adli bin Syed Abdul Rahman, thank you very much for making this journey, coming over here and enlightening us on how artificial intelligence is, incorporated in maritime safety. And I think, the most important takeaway from this conversation is we now know that to be part of MMEA, you don't really need much physical strength as well. I think in the future you're going to hire a lot of young men and women who are very well versed in artificial intelligence, in
Yes.
technology
Sure.
capability, right? Because you right now when you talk about security, surveillance, enforcement, a lot of things that actually happen in the command center, in the control room, you need people who are tech savvy, right?
Yes, we need also people, and then we need the most important thing is the decision making by the higher management.
Correct. Okay. And finally, I would like to know what are some of the visions that MMEA as an agency has in coming times by incorporating AI in its enforcement activities.
Okay. Okay. We recognize the AI as a game changer
Right.
in strengthening maritime security. AI enables advanced surveillance, real-time threat detection, and predictive analytics, allowing the agency to act swiftly and effectively by integrating AI with drones, autonomous vessel, and sensor systems. MMEA can monitor vast maritime zone and anticipate illegal activities such as smuggling or unregulated fishing with precision.
Right. Okay. Maritime Captain Syed Adli bin Syed Abdul Rahman, he has been our guest today on Face to Face. He's a director of Maritime Sea Surveillance System at Lumut for the Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency. And today, Maritime Captain spoke to us about artificial intelligence in the maritime domain. Captain, thank you very much for coming over here, and we look forward to having another conversation with you on Face to Face. You take care. Have a good day.
Thank you again to you.
All right, that's a wrap for today's edition of Face to Face on TRAXXfm Momentum. We spoke today on artificial intelligence in maritime and how the various technologies, the various tools are being used to mobilize and ensure that our special exclusive economic zone remains safe from invaders and also illegal fishing, and also how MMEA carries out rescue and search missions as well using artificial intelligence. If you missed out on this conversation, you can catch the replay by visiting our official YouTube channel or visiting TRAXXfm official's Facebook page. Coming up is the news at 12, and then I shall see you back to keep the momentum going right here on TRAXXfm Momentum.